Hello. Greetings. How you doing? I got like almost a day of rest. Almost a day. Um, this video might be slightly superficially so, slightly odd. Yet I've never made a video like this before, and it is really, really important to me, but it's not just applicable to me. What if, like, a certain device had saved your bacon many, many times? I mean, you would tell people, like, man, you know, if it wasn't for this, I would really be up the creek. And I've not made a video about this topic before, but I really, really want to, because it has, including recently, on my vehicle, a guy made a horrible mistake on the warranty, and it's a long story that I don't need to get into. And I had a nice little talk with the manager. I'll get into that just a second without telling the story. And also, too, I need to make a note. I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be one. I don't play one on TV. You need to check your laws and rules and regulations where you are, whatever state or country you're in, and it varies from state to state. And Kentucky has one-party recording consent, so I know the rules for Kentucky and for Florida. I don't know what the rules are where you're at. I'm sure they're probably different, so you know, when you listen to this video, you have to understand that the law is certain to be possibly different where you are, so you need to check the laws. So I had to say that, so I had to get that out of the way. Here's two recording devices, and it has been like 9+ years since I've done it, but I used to make a lot of videos about professional recording microphones. I have actually some of the best. Rode NTG3, which I prefer over the Sennheiser MKH416, which I also happen to have, which is a really expensive shotgun microphone, all sort of microphones and recording devices. But these little things have saved my bacon more times than I want to think about. I mean, they really, really have. The microphone that I'm using right now is also, too, the exact same thing as this microphone, which lets you plug it into this little Sony recorder. By the way, I absolutely love this model. I have always been a huge fan of pocket recorders. This one particular model is the ICD UX570. It's absolutely incredible. Love it. Takes a micro SD card. Let me turn it off. I don't know why I turned it on. But you can actually plug a microphone in here on top, which I have a pair of headphones here, and I have another microphone exactly like I have here. These are great, by the way. They're so cheap. I got like 3 of them. It's called the ECM CS3. That's the microphone that I use. These are very, very cheap. I think you can get these for like 25 bucks or something on eBay. It's a stereo recording lav mic. It's the best I've found for the money. I mean, yeah, could I buy like a $1,000 Sennheiser lav mic? I could, but no need for it. But I carry this little sucker almost everywhere. It has a built-in lithium battery. This has been my favorite. I've used countless little pocket recorders. The point being is that, as Ronald Reagan said, trust but verify. I can't really express to you how many times, whether it be this Sony pocket recorder or the countless different models that I had before this Sony existed over the decades, that has saved my butt. Because it was like, well, you know, we really don't know what. I'm sure you've heard this before. When you've been shafted and you go to the management or you go to corporate, well, we don't really know what happens. You know, it's like a he said, she said sort of like, oh, really? Well, I have a recording of the whole thing. I've had incidents like this in the past. Most recently was a few years ago. I said, oh, really? He said, she said. Yeah. I said, oh, I have a recording. Wait, would you like me to play? Oh, you have a recording? Oh, okay. I'm not like, I want to say, and by the way, if you've ever called me, we've just talked about random stuff. I've never recorded you, so, you know, I'm talking about things that involve money. You know, you could feel it when you're buying something or doing something. You could feel the shadiness of the other person. And it's like, well, I have no recourse here. You know, if things go sideways, it's like, well, I'm going to record this. You know, 9 times out of 10, a conversation is occurring over the phone. You know, when you buy something or whatever, you know it and I know it. Like I said, here in Kentucky, you have one party recording consent. You need to check what yours is, where you're at. I really, really mean this. You need to think heavily about this. Like, again, check your local laws. This will save your butt so many times it's not even funny. You got him. I mean, and this is the same reason why cops, you know, have body cams. Yeah, because so whatever you think of cops, I don't care. You know, when you play the video recording, it's like, well, there it is, clear as day. You know, there it is. You know, we don't have to. Well, I don't know if I believe this guy. I don't know if well, no. Hey, let's play the recording. Oh, there we go. I really mean that. Saved my butt many times. Something else I have to give the highest recommendation to. I've owned 3 of these. Why this is my 3rd one, I don't know. Actually, a friend wanted to buy one of these, buy mine that I had many years ago. I sold it off. And the only reason I think I sold it off is because I have so many hardcore, professional, really expensive microphones. Still am a big microphone buff. And is the Zoom H2N. It actually has adjustable capsules for pickup. It is a miraculous, incredible device. I can't speak highly enough of it. I think currently they're like 160 or 180 bucks. I believe so. Anyway, it takes 2 AA's. There's an SD card in the bottom. You can pick the polar pattern for the pickup that you want to use. These are so brilliant. You could hear a mosquito fart at 30 yards from this thing. It's absolutely, I love it so much. If you're interested in like an awesome recorder, consider the Zoom H2N. I mean, unless you want to spend an obnoxious amount of money. I'm a huge fan of Zoom. And really, if you're looking at 200 bucks or less, and I could use this as an actual microphone. I could plug the line out here and actually unplug this and just use this as the microphone feed to my camera. And it would be better. But you know, I just used to a lav mic, but the audio this is such a good recorder. I can't recommend it high enough. But that's not what this video was really about. I was recommending this Zoom recorder, but consider that, because I just realized the other day when I use this to save my bacon for like the 50th time, and it didn't have to be this recorder. I mean, I've owned many little pocket recorders of different Olympus. Many of the ones I've owned were Olympus recorders, but this one's really incredible. Very impressed by it. Consider getting one. It's great for making notes. I mean, I have a phone. You know, what about your phone? You know, it's got a recording feature on it. Yeah, but the iPhone, your phone is not designed to, and they did that for legal reasons, to record while you're talking on the phone. You know, you can make voice memos with it and all that other jazz. Big deal. Who cares? But you can't. Once again, check the laws where you're at. Okay, I don't know what the laws are where you are. I don't pretend to know. I know where they are where I am. So, really will save your butt. I really had to make this video because it's so important to me, and I realized it's like I make videos about things that I consider to be very important. So instead of just not only using it to save my butt and cover my butt when I talk to people, you know, if you tell the truth and you're honest, you got nothing to fear. Like, the only people that have something to fear from a recording are people that are being dishonest with you, doing something seedy, something possibly not good. You know, trying to hoodoo you or scam you. It's like, well, you know, I'll take you to court. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Oh, well, I have a recording of it. Oh. That's when you see the blood drain out of their face. Like, oh, you recorded it, huh? Yeah, because I could kind of see, because I'm really good at, you know, sizing up a situation and or a deal when I'm like buying something. In my case, last time I used this successfully was buying my vehicle. And the person really screwed up on my extended warranty. I mean, so bad, it was frighteningly bad. And, well, I I pulled my bacon out of the fire with that recorder. So anyway, you take that for whatever it is that you want to take it, but really an extremely necessary, helpful tool in life. You wouldn't need a device like that other than for making voice memos. If everybody were honest and they weren't trying to, everybody wasn't trying to, shaft somebody over something, but unfortunately there's a lot of people in this world today that are exactly like that, so you have to, CYA as they say, cover your own arse. Protect yourself. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I'm a huge fan of microphones. Big mic fan. Thanks.